The federal government says there are signs of economic recovery, citing a decline in the country's inflation rate. This was disclosed at the 8th edition of the ministerial briefing held in Abuja, where officials also reiterated plans to create 2 million jobs for Nigerian youth by 2027. Zainab Akogun has the details.
In a bid to inform the public on progress and achievement of the federal government, the 8th edition of the 2025 Ministerial Press Briefing organized by the Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation, the event brought together key members of the Federal Executive Council to provide sectoral updates and address national issues. The section featured Ministers Hannatu Musawa, Arts, Culture and Creative Economy, Professor Joseph Utev, Water Resource and Sanitation, and David Umahi, Minister of Works, and was hosted by the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris. Minister of Arts and Culture and Creative Economy, Hannatu Musawa, stated that more jobs have been created in the sector, with the federal government targeting 2 million jobs by 2027.
257,754 jobs have been created in 2024 in the sector. This is information that you can find at the MBS, and it's an increase of employment across the full spectrum of not only the creative sector but the cultural and the tourism sector as well. 300,000 to 557,754 in 2024, and additionally 23,221 jobs were created in 2024 as a result of the establishment of over 20,000 new startups under the cultural and creative industries. We have a collaboration with Big Win Philanthropy that will create at least 2 million jobs by 2027.
Meanwhile, the Minister of Works, David Umahi, spoke on ongoing road construction projects across the country, affirming that several major roads have been completed. On his part, Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Professor Joseph Utev, highlighted efforts to address erosion and improve irrigation, citing ongoing dam projects in Katsina and other states.
If you get to Northwest is fully loaded. You have the Abuja Canal, which we terminated from Jolobeja, and that is section 1 and the section 3, and that's 118 kilometers, which we have re-awarded to InfoQuest for a total contract sum of 252 billion. And of course, we also injected street light, making that road ready for operate and maintain when completed. Good to announce that 5 kilometers of reinforced concrete pavement is being completed. From Sokoto to Zamfara, and Zamfara to Katsina, Katsina to Kaduna, it's a total of 375 kilometers by two, which is 750 kilometers. And this we inherited, and we had to redesign a major part of that road on reinforced concrete pavement. It's a big one, and the total contract sum is 872 billion.
There are several projects that we have on ground the village of completion. We have the Mango Dam in Plateau State, the Obesi Dam in Ekiti State. We also have the Kashipila Multipurpose Dam in Taraba State. The Kashipila Dam, the dam and hydropower component has actually been completed. So we are working on the water supply and irrigation component, because in order to achieve boosting food production, creating jobs for our teeming population, that irrigation component is very, very key. And that is the reason why we are trying to upgrade our dams so that it can take care of the irrigation component that will help and revive the economy of our country. The left dam in Osun State, the Farenawa in Nasarawa State, the Galwa Dam in Kaduna State, all these dams are various stages of completion.
Also speaking, Minister of Information and National Orientation Mohammed Idris noted that the country's economy is showing signs of recovery, with a deadline in inflation and improved public confidence in government reforms.
Today, I am pleased to announce encouraging news from the National Bureau of Statistics, which released the Consumer Price Index, the CPI, for April 2025 only yesterday. According to the report, The headline inflation rate for April stood at 23.71%, this represents a decrease of 0.52% from the 24.23% recorded in March 2025. Similarly, month-on-month inflation dropped by a notable 2.04% from 3.90% in March to 1.86% in April.
The ministerial press briefing series continues to serve as a platform for transparency and public engagement as the federal government reiterates its commitment to economic recovery, job creation, and national development across all sectors. Zainab Akogun, reporting for Kaftan TV News, Abuja.